Hello, guys. Good morning. This is Emmanuel McDonald. And before I proceed, I need to make this disclaimer. Trading Forex, trading synthetic indices, and all forms of leverage products carry enormous risk. So please, at all times, do not trade with money or capital you cannot afford to lose. Past performance of any trading system or trading program is not indicative of future results. So please, at all times, do not risk what you cannot afford to lose. Okay? Now, having gotten that out of the way, guys, I decided to do a quick video today. It's been long. I think the last video I did was in January. We're almost at the end of February. Today is the 21st already. So it's been quite a bit since I did a video. And this video today, I want to focus it on our VST trade challenge that has been going on for about probably in the second week now or third week now. So, and it's been really amazing. It's been an exciting journey, really. It's been really an exciting journey. Yeah, we've had some wins, we've had some losses, but all together, we've made progress. We've made tremendous progress, guys. And if you are not part of this trade challenge, I really feel so sorry for you guys. I really feel sorry for you. Reason is that you by now you would have made a lot of money if you had not procrastinated, if you had not had an excuse for whatsoever reason you were not able to join us. And those of them that were able to join us and have been taking the trades, they can attest that it's been amazing. And everything that we've done so far, everything that we've done within the program has been transparent. The trades, the signals, everything has been transparent. There's nothing that we are doing that is hidden or that is not out there. Everything is clear. You can see our progress. You can see what we are doing. Everyone, we had an orientation video here. This is the trade challenge. So members, when they get in, they go, they watch it. They know what to expect. They know what we are risking. They know how we are trading. They understand what we are doing. Okay. So when the signals come in, they know exactly what to do and how to, follow up on it. So, guys, I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of what we have been doing over this past. We began trading on the 9th of February. We are focusing only on Forex for this trade challenge. And like I told you guys, we're actually even being conservative. We're not even, being too aggressive with this. We are being conservative because if we are trying to be aggressive, we would have done a lot more than we have done now. But given that I'm not doing this alone, I'm doing this with several other people. Okay, we are 8 in number, 8 in total. Those of us that are doing this challenge. So it's not just about me. If it were about me, I'm just going to be as aggressive as possible. But I'm doing this with other people who are from different backgrounds, who have different ideas of how to trade and all that. So I have to be conservative. So we are doing this at a conservative rate. Okay, so I want to give you a bit brief rundown of what we have been doing. As you can see, we began trading on February 9th. Okay, and remember our target is 10x. 10x means 1,000%. Okay, that's what it is. We are targeting 1,000% at the minimum. That's what we are targeting. Okay, within the 90-day period. Now, that's the target we give ourselves, that between now and 90 days, we are going to target 1,000% return on whatever it is we are trading. So I want to just give you a little bit of an insight into what we have been doing, how we have been trading, the trades that we've taken so far, the wins, the losses, and every other thing. Like I said, everything has been in the open. Nothing is hidden. So people that come to me and say, okay, where are the testimonials? Let's see your proof. Let's see your look at it here. Okay, this is what we are doing. Everything is live. There's nothing like things are being done separately or I'm taking other trades. No. Everything is clear. Okay, so like I said, we began on the night, and as you can see, this is my first message to them. I said, good morning, guys, be on the lookout. I'm currently on the chat, and about an hour or 30 minutes later, we got our first trade signal. And as you can see, this was the signal. Okay, I don't think we're able to take this trade. And then I told them, please, because these are different people from different countries, both here in Nigeria, those of them from the US, Canada, Australia, and the rest of that, South Africa. So people have different brokers, and different brokers comes with a different spread. So I tell them, watch out for your spread. If you had gone through our orientation video, you notice I talked a little bit of about spread and how this could affect us. So I explained to them how to manage it, how to go about it, to be able to have the same amount of the same results that we are able to do. And now this trade, like I told them here, I told them is a 10.77 RR trade. That means if we are risking 1% of our account, we are going to be expecting to get at least 10.77%. But for this trade challenge, we are risking more than 1%. I'm not going to review what we are risking here. Okay, those of them that are in the challenge know already how much we are risking. Okay, and I said that if we are successful, it should give us around 37.69% profit. Okay, and we focused only on two pairs. Now, guys, we are only focusing on two pairs. We're not taking all the pairs, Euro USD, USD, GBP JPY, AUD USD, AUD JPY, GBP JPY, Euro JPY. We're only focusing on two pairs, and those are Euro USD and the GBP USD. Those are the two that we are focusing on, guys. No, we're not, here and there. Okay, that's the thing you get with me. When I do my things, I am focused. I am straightforward. That's the way I trade. And very as you can see, I kept giving updates about the trade. Okay, I say Euro USD is now bullish. Let's hope it comes down to our entry. If it hits our TP level before coming down, I will delete my orders. I told them what I'm doing if it doesn't get to my or if it hits our TP and it doesn't pick up our orders. Okay, so I still gave updates. Oh, it's still running straight to our TP, and eventually when it ran through the TP, I told them the signal is now invalid. Okay, everything is clear, so they know now what if you have a limit order placed, you delete your limits. Okay, so a few more hours after, maybe 3 hours after, we got a potential sell signal. As you can see, this was the initial trade that we had. Okay, it ran through our take profit, and then it gave us another potential order that we were taking. So I told them potential sell signals if we are tapped. So I gave them the signal. They have watched the orientation video. They know where to put in their limits. Okay, so this was around 2:24 p.m. on that first day we are trading, and eventually around 3 p.m. we got tagged in. Okay, and then I told them we are expecting an 11.55 RR that's giving us about 40% profit on the trade. Okay, as eventually you can see my own trade here. I posted it to them. They are seeing everything is clear. There's nothing hidden. There's no ambiguity. There's no gimmick. Nothing. Everything is clear. Okay, the same trades, nothing else. Okay, and this is on the 1 minute time frame, guys. This is on the 1 minute time frame, as you can see. Okay, so I keep posting updates, and then tell them how many percent is currently on. We kept on moving. I told them when I have moved my stop loss into my entry to become risk free. Okay, I kept giving updates. I kept posting the charts, telling them, look at where we are, look at where my stop loss is. They know what to expect. Look at it here. Everything is clear. There's nothing hidden. There's no gimmick. Okay, so eventually it went back to our stop loss, and then our stop loss was already in profit and took us out on 5.8%. But then eventually it still continued dropping, and I told them, those of you that didn't get the alert very early and you're holding, keep holding. But eventually, by the grace of God, it went through our take profit. So on that day we closed with about 5.8% profit. Okay, the following day we got back to it. Okay, eventually about some hours later, around 2 hours after I sent the messages to be on the lookout, we got our initial signal, which is this as you're looking at it. Okay, so I keep saying again, be mindful of your spread, because the trade was also a super risky trade, and then it tagged us in and was dropping. Like I said it was dropping like a rock. Okay, it was dropping like a rock. Now, because there was news that was coming up, I told them to secure 9.3% and also move their stop loss to about a place where they could secure at least 9% of the trade because of the news. Okay, so that we don't get run out of the road, with our profits, and then we end up in a loss. So that's, we already have profits. Why would we, eventually end up with a loss after we have made profits? So this is what we are doing. Okay, so everything is clear, everything is straightforward. Okay, so about when the news eventually hit, it melted. After taking us out, it melted, and uh, it ran through our take profit. It was massive. It was massive, guys. It was very massive. Okay, so if we had held our trade, we would have made a decent return. But then, you can never tell what will happen with the markets. So what we did is we took the 9.3%, giving us a total of 14% in those 2 days. Now remember, we are using compounding. We use a compound process to be able to trade this. Okay, so, but for the first 2 days, I told them already we're not going to be compounding. We just do this to measure to feel what the market is about to do. Then from there, we know what to do. So this was the first 2 days. Okay, so we were up by 14% thereabout. Then the third day, we got into it, and then this was the first signal that came up a few hours later. Um, this was it. Okay, um, then eventually I told them I also placed a second limit. I also, when I place another limit order, I still showed them this is where I'm also expecting that price will get in. So eventually they know what to do. They place the limit with me. So we had two setups that day, but eventually price did not tag us in. So I told them close the both buy limits, no trade for us today. So that day there was no trade. Okay, on the 14th again we got on it. So eventually, we had this signal come up around 10 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I showed it to them, asked them to hold it. I told them make sure you account for spread. Okay, so but because of the way the market was moving, I didn't like what was going on. I told them delete this limit. I can't see good impulse plus. The market was having regular mitigations. Okay, those of you that have taken our VST Go 2.0 and the VST Platinum, you know what I mean by regular mitigation. Okay, so I told them delete the limits. Okay, so that it doesn't knock us off. So eventually we had another signal come up. Okay, so we had this come up, and I showed it to them, and also I looked. I keep telling them watch out for spread, and then I also told them I've also placed another limit below the other one I've placed. Eventually, whichever one is we are tagged in on, and then we got tagged in on the first trade. It hit our stop loss. Okay, then by the time we got in on the second one, we smashed our take profits and we hit 38.5% on that day with just that single trade, and this was it. Okay, this is that 38 point. When you account for our loss, we eventually closed with about 38.5%. Now, when you add it at 8.5% to what we already had before, the 14% we were already up on before, we come up, when you add it, when you compound it, you notice that we are up by 57% within that period. Okay, so on the 15th, we got back to it again. And then now this trade happened so fast. I took this trade on my personal account. I told them, yeah, it happened so fast. I didn't have the time to call it. It was, as you can see on the 1 minute time frame too. I told them I didn't have the time to call it, but then I'm also expecting that price was going to come back to this level and take us in. I said I wrote down here. I said things have been developing too fast this morning. London Open didn't provide the needed confirmation to place limits. So let's see what the New York session will give us. Eventually, after 2 hours or so, I said two. So I made the update. I said I took the first setup as a risk entry, so I couldn't post it. So it was a risky entry for me. I didn't want to have them take that risky entry because it could have ended up as a loss. Okay, so I didn't want to make that gamble with them because this is something that we are doing and people's money are involved. Okay, so I showed them this is it. This is our this is the risk entry I took. But then now that we have had confirmation, I have a secondary entry, and then we are all looking at it. And eventually, price hit our area, the demand as the level that we are expecting to take our profits. And I told them that the setup is now invalid. So they closed the limits, and then eventually after a few hours, gain around 1 p.m., 1:45 p.m. We had another setup come up about two entry areas to take our entry, and eventually we got tagged in. Okay, we got tagged in on one of the orders, and then it started running 10%, 27%, 33%, and then another level of entry also came on board. We took profit on the first one, so another level of entry also came on board. So we had to I had to post it here. As you can see, there are three setups here. We already tagged in on the first one. That is this particular one here. As you can see, the initial one, we were tagged in on the first one, and then this level also opened up for us, and I posted it, telling them that I have also placed a second order on it. As you can see, then I wrote it here. I said taking this one too. Okay, so after a few more minutes, after posting it, like 5 minutes after posting it or so, we were tagged in on the second order, and before you knew it, the two trades ran 62%, 76%, and as you can see, this is how it eventually closed. Okay, it took we take profit on the two trades that we took. So I gave them account of what we've had so far, and eventually everything ended up around 211.72%. Okay, so that's what we had as at we remember we began trading on February 9th. So by February 15th, that's if you subtract, if you add the Saturdays and Sundays as the weekend that we have, the weekends that we had, it would amount to about 6 days. But when you subtract the weekend that we had, it will amount to about 4 trading days. So within 4 trading days, we went from 5% to 211.72%. That's how fast we grew. Remember, we are compounding. Okay, so from there, we came back the following day, and then eventually I also posted this that I have two limit orders. Okay, um, you know, we were tagged in on the first one, and then it began to drop a possible second entry, and then we also I posted another entry, because anything I'm doing, every trade I'm taking, I post it to them. I show them this is what I'm expecting. You understand? So everything is clear, everything is in the open. There's nothing, there's no gimmick. So I told them we were tagged in on the second entry, but eventually, because I was aware, I was not on my laptop, I was not, so, and I didn't like what the market was doing while I was monitoring it on my phone. But then we were up 41% rather on the two trades. So I closed my trade, and I told them, guys, take the 41%. 41% in the day, I mean, it's massive. Take it. Okay, so we took it, took the profit, and we are off. Okay, so again, we come back the next day. So this is like every day, like clockwork. We're doing this every morning, like clockwork. London session, New York session. We are doing this like clockwork every single day. Okay, so we come back again. There's a setup. I said, okay, be mindful of your spread. Okay, so this is the setup. We're expecting that trade was going to tap us in. So price eventually got to our area, but refused to tap us in. It played with us on that day. I mean, it was really playing with us, guys. It really, 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 really played with us. It got to that place. It didn't tag me in. And every other person that was on it too with me. I mean, two times it attempted the area, but refused to tap us in. So you notice what I wrote there, playing with our entry. So after a whole day, about 4:21 p.m., I have had it, and I told them, guys, I've closed my limits. It's not going to tap me in, and eventually it did not tap us into. Okay, so I told them it appears the market has done nothing from our point of interest, from yesterday, set engineer liquidity, blah, 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 blah. So yesterday limits are still valid. So we still placed our orders around that same area that yesterday's areas that we were supposed to trade from. Eventually, we were not still tagged in. Okay, it still did whatever it did, and I told them limits are no longer valid. So that was around that's last Friday. That was last week Friday. And then as at Saturday, I gave them an update. So between the time we started trading February 9th to February 18th, we have grown by 339.03%. That is 3.3x. So remember, we are targeting 10x. So we have about 6.6x more or 6.5x more to go. Okay, that's how much we need to go to be able to hit our target. Now, I'm saying this if you're interested, if you're really serious about trading, if you're interested and you want to still join us, there's still time, guys. There's still time. You want to still join us, okay? You want to still be part of this trade challenge. I want you to send me a message now as you're watching this video. Send me a message now on WhatsApp. My number is going to be below this video, okay? Send me that message right now. My number will be at the description. Send me that message. Let me see how you can be involved in this, okay? There's still time. We are still more than halfway there. If you eventually ended up doing 500% or 300% of whatever it is you're trading with, your trading balance, that's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. So you still have time to join us now. You still have time to be part of this program, but you need to take action right now. Stop procrastinating. Everything is clear here. Everything is clear as daylight here. There's nothing, there's no gimmick. Even when we are not tagged in, I tell them I'm not tagged in this. Everything is clear as daylight here, as you can see. Everything is so clear. So if you're interested, you want to be part of this, you want to make money, I'm your guy. Send me that message right now, guys. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful trading week ahead, and God bless you. Bye-bye.